Hey guys, this is A-Bach, and here we are at DreamHack 2019.
Yes.
And I'm sitting today with CarbonFin, who's a content creator and also esports caster for Clash of Clans. And so today, all right, first of all, before we get into the dialogue about non-toxic and toxicity, tell me a little bit about your history, how you got into content creation, and also how you worked your way up to the point where you're now casting at this level for Clash of Clans.
Yeah, so I originally started back in 2017, so I started doing live streams. I've been playing Clash for about 5.5 years now, and I never had an avenue to help my clan out. So I never knew about Discord, TeamSpeak, Skypes, or anything like that. And so inside the game, what you can do is you can type, right? So you can talk to your clanmates, and I would type paragraphs and paragraphs of of how to like help them. All right, how to improve as an attacker, how instruction, And then I did that for so long, and I was like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. What I want to do is I want to do a live stream, and I want to be able to help you out. So just come to my live stream, so you can not only see me play, you can see what's going on, you can hear my voice, and I can just talk to you. This was before I knew about all the kind of programs that can help, so you can type easier. And so then I started the live stream back then, and I was like, you know what? This is actually starting. This is fun. I'm not only getting my teammates to come in, my clanmates to actually watch and learn, but I'm getting other viewers. So other people that would come into the stream and be there to watch and just just enjoy the content, enjoy and actually learn along with my clanmates. And then I just kept doing it, and then over several months, you know what? This is actually a lot of fun. I really started to enjoy it, and so then I did it for from 2017 to like about mid 2018, where then people were like, Carbon, you have to make a YouTube channel. And then I was like, yes, they said you need to make a YouTube channel. And this was like back in the beginning of 2018. I was like, I'll do it, okay. I just never did. I was like, it just requires so much work. And it was just so difficult because I would live stream every single day for at least about 4 hours after about 8 hours of work. So I would go to work, I would come back at like 6 o'clock at night, and then I would eat dinner or whatnot, and then kick off live stream to like midnight, and then I would wake up at like 6 a.m. to get ready for work. And so I would just keep and I was like, there's no room for YouTube, and so it was really difficult for me. And then eventually came about 2017 or 2018 in September, where I was like, you know what? I'm actually gonna try and make a YouTube video. And then I started making a YouTube video about maybe once every week, once every 2 weeks maybe, and then I started making a little bit more and more. And then in October, I remember the specific date, October 16th of 2018, I was like, I am going to make a video every single day and see where that takes me.
I knew daily was coming. I knew
every single day. That exact date, I remember in my mind, and I have not missed a video since that day.
Wow.
And I'm over a year of every single day in a row. I've made a YouTube video of just helping people learn the game and just improve. And I try to find ways to make myself unique and just be different, right? And just help people out. And then it came around to about February where I'm working with ESL. They're the ones who put the event together. They reached out to me like, Carbon, would you like to help make videos on this tournament? And I'd be like, yeah, absolutely. I would love to do that. And it would be pretty fun. And I was like, my question to them was, how did you find out about me? That was my, how did you know? Because I was like, I had maybe, at that time, maybe a few, maybe 2,000 subscribers or whatnot, like not much. Like, how did you find? Well, one of the viewers of your channel and your Twitch live stream works at our company and recommended you.
Wow.
And I still to this day don't know who that is. And so it was like, it's pretty wild, like the small things and work their way through. And then eventually like a caster spot opened up here in DreamHack Dallas. I was like, before a spot even opened, I always put my name out there. I was always, if you need somebody, if you ever need somebody, I will be available. If I always put my name out there, that's something I always tried to do, because just maybe they might look for someone like, wait a sec, I remember Carbon, he would always say that he was available and maybe would be able to do it. And then they reached out to me saying, we have an opportunity in DreamHack Dallas. And that was the first ever live stream I ever did in an environment like this.
Now, what was that like?
Yeah, it was a really cool experience. It was definitely a lot different because I remember they were supposed to have like a caster desk that you stand behind, it's all official, but it was broken in transport. So it was just me, and we were sitting in chairs. The camera was about halfway up, like halfway up on the live stream on the big broadcast TV out there in the stadium, and there was no rehearsals, and so it just went straight into live, and it was an experience. But it just became second nature because I've been doing live stream for 2.5 years at that point. And I've just started doing it over and over that I guess I knew how to do it pretty much. And then since I love the game of Clash of Clans and I was just able to cast it and just talk about the game, it's just like a conversation like what we're doing right now. Of just be able to talk. And then I really love doing that. And then the company Supercell for Clash of Clans, they saw that, and 2 open spots actually opened up for the main caster role for the game. And then they invited me out to go to Poland, and I've been out there every single month doing the casting out there. And then I casted out in Germany for the World Finals in Hamburg. And that was definitely the coolest experience of my. I know that was a very long kind of how I got started, but that's the story of everything, kind of where it all kind of went in between, and and now I'm here. I was just wrapped up the DreamHack here in Atlanta for the ESL Mobile Open, the Season 3. And because I'm doing all this full time at the moment, and I would never, from a year ago that's when I started YouTube to now, it's just I would never have guessed in a million years where it has been. It's been wild.
So I think that's interesting. I think that's good because a lot of people. So two things.
Yeah.
You started doing this. I really feel for the right reason, right? You saw there was something that you had to share, right? Yeah. You didn't go into say I want to be a big YouTuber.
Not at all.
You said I want to help the people around me.
Yep.
And then the second thing, you had a very, very, it sounds like deep knowledge of the game. You fully understood it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. So for a lot of people, because this does play into toxicity, because a lot of toxicity towards players is because of their lack of skill, right? And so I've heard people say, as a player, you have a responsibility to just kind of learn the game, which I mean, that can go either way, right? Yeah. If you're in a team-based game, it helps a lot, right? Yeah. But the thing is for you, how did you develop that deep level of understanding to the point where you can actually step on a stage in front of thousands of people and catch those play-by-plays and make it interesting and engaging?
Yeah. So I would have to say definitely credit to a lot of other content creators out there, the YouTubers that made videos and helped teach me the game before. Like I would watch a ton of content creators like Jake from One Hive would be one of them, Powerbang with WHF, which I'm actually part of that clan.
Is that
that's the clan. He doesn't make content for WHF the clan anymore, but he's moved on to other games. But just creators like that have helped me learn. And then I guess my passion, I play it every single day for hours a day, and I just try to improve. So one of the big things with Clash, it's all about getting stars, right? You get 3 stars, that's 100%, that's the best you can do on an attack, an individual attack. If I ever were to mess up or fail an attack, I'm like, okay, hold on, I want to go back, I want to learn it, and I want to try to make sure I don't do that same mistake again and try to improve. A lot of people, they're afraid to go back and watch that fail because they just don't want to watch that. They're like, I don't want to be reminded of that situation and things like that. But it's just, I would say just over time, playing it so much and just trying to improve every single day has definitely improved. I know if there are, because as a live streamer, there are definitely people that, or even a YouTuber, that come into a live stream that try to be toxic, and try to be toxic in your comment section. And if they are, I mean, in terms of, for me, I know the game inside and out, and that's one of the big things that makes me stand out from anybody else. And if they try to come up with different things, I can stand behind my points, which you say if you don't have the experience in the game, that can be very hard to do. And that's what can lead to a lot of toxicity in that. But where I try to obviously just put in the passion and you put in the work for it, and that's just something that I've done. And over time, that's definitely helped. And one of the things that people kind of coin and kind of refer to me as, I don't know, like maybe the John Madden or Tony Romo of Clash, where I can predict exactly what's going to happen in an attack, and I can kind of see the 5 steps ahead of anything that's going on in the game.
Now, from your perspective, let's say before, I mean, now that you're recognized, you're a celebrity within that community, within esports period. But let's go back a little bit when you first started off.
Yeah.
The toxicity, not just what was directed towards you, some of the things that you see, even within the Clash of Clans community. Tell me about some of the experiences with toxicity within that community or in general.
Yeah, so in general, there's always going to be that in the world. That's just, you can't get around it. You have to be able to try, like you've mentioned before, help teach the younger generations to improve, and then hopefully that mindset will carry over as they are growing up, as they are learning, and then they can help spread that. But yeah, it's just a lot of times when you do see that, when you do come across it, you try to, whoever is being called out, you definitely, one, you want to see both sides of the story that's going down. You want to understand why are they doing that. A lot of times they're trying to do that for attention, and it's really hard to try to get away from that, and it's just something that they try to strive for. But it's just at that point you pretty much really just try to help support the person that's, if they're being called out, you try to obviously learn that what's going on, and you reach out to them directly, like DM them, and because any small thing, like a direct message, and even if it's from, like, it could be from someone like me, maybe they've seen me cast before, it's a huge deal. And like if I were to reach out to people that I've watched a long time ago, and if they respond to me, I'm like, whoa, I never expected a response from you. And if I reach out and just talk to them without even like a or from them reach out to me, is pretty big. So it's just small things go a long way, and just trying to be, if you're in chat, trying to like show support, and hopefully it has the moderators to be in those communities, help to try to obviously stop that stuff. But it's definitely starting at the bottom and trying to help spread the positive message, and that's definitely, I know what you guys do here, which is one of the fantastic things.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Questions as far as the responsibility of developers, because we talk a lot about the individuals. And like I said, we're a result of a grassroots effort, right? And so, but what about the gaming companies and the developers? Do you feel that they have a responsibility to make sure that they foster, or even like are very verbal or consciously make an effort to combat toxicity within games?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So Supercell, what they have actually implemented is a lot of different things to try to combat that. And one of the things was they recently, like within a month and a half ago, or not even, they removed global chat from the game. So
global chat is always accessible. Any game.
Exactly. And so they removed that because of they didn't want to be monitoring. Supercell, I think, is one of the top companies that would monitor their chats. They would monitor, so when people, like, if they did reports and things, they would always follow up. I've seen situations and like testimonials where they followed up with, if something was like happening, they would follow up like the police department in that local area.
Really?
And it's gone to that level, and it's like to see that Supercell has actually done that before, and actually takes the actual care and make sure that everybody is being handled. And but that was one of the things, is in terms of the resources, they removed the global chat so they can, one, they don't have to worry about if there was people being like that, spreading that. And I know it takes a lot of effort, a lot of resources to do that. So it's definitely, I think the developer has to try their best, because if they don't do anything, then what happens is it just grows, and it's on. You can't stop it at that point.
And I always say it's bad for business.
Exactly.
It has killed games.
For new people that are coming in, and like and that's the first thing they might see, and it's just really difficult.
Absolutely.
And so
Absolutely. So in addition to that, like I said, as far as, let's go ahead and make sure if anybody wants to follow you and see you and work, where can they find you on social media?
So I make daily YouTube videos over on my YouTube channel, which is CarbonFin Gaming. It right now is just Clash of Clans, but maybe in the future it extends to other games and whatnot. But so CarbonFin Gaming over on YouTube. It's also CarbonFin Gaming on Twitter, and also on Instagram as well. And pretty much any platform that you search CarbonFin, or you just type in CarbonFin Clash of Clans, you more than likely find me and find things with me.
Carbon, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Absolutely. It's a pleasure.